My name is Patricio. I'm originally from Ecuador. Let's see, before starting, so I'm a first year master's student in urban planning. I know that I'm unusual, but I know people have very different patterns. See, I'm gonna test the safety. I'm just gonna leave my stuff here and see what happens. We have lunch here most days around 1. I almost always have the same thing, which is whatever soup they have. I just have that soup, Diet Coke, and a banana. I almost always avoid that side, which is where the architects are. We don't care about those guys. And I want to go there, but I actually never do. It's like you have to go. This is one of the weird things about MIT. The spatial relations are very kind of difficult to navigate. The MIT campus, and maybe the whole thing in general, is that once someone explains how things work, you're like, oh, that's really logical, right? So it's like the building numbers, it's like they follow an order, it's odd and it's even, but if you just look at it from the get-go, you can't crack it. So now that I talk about it, you can see how space at MIT determines my life at MIT. I usually eat here for dinner. I go across the street, get a salad, get a burrito. I eat a lot more burritos than I should, and they're not that good, but it's easy, and my mom does not like this. So I just sit there. I try not to eat and work, so at least I try to do that.
Do you manage?
So I sit there. Yeah, I sit there, but I ate in 5 minutes, right? Diet Coke to keep me awake. Here, wherever's available. And then I'm part of what, there's a few people who like working here, not only planners, but also architects. So we call ourselves the Cron Crew, jokingly. From the Cron Crew, I don't see that many of the Cron Crew. That woman is part of the Cron Crew. I don't necessarily know them, but I know their faces because we're always around. Seema is usually here. Ense is usually here. And there's a couple of architects who always hog. So my favorite computer is the one where you can see because you can kind of monitor the whole area. I really like it back there. But there's another architecture student, Rudy, who also likes that place. So, and he wakes up earlier than I do. So whenever I'm here, he usually gets it before I do. So, but then I stay up late and then I can have it. So this is actually where I spent most of the time at MIT, aside from classes. And then where I wanted to begin the tour, I'll take you there. So I guess I'm a creature of habit. So I always like to park my bike here, because it's hitting and because, is it close already? And because I usually always find the same spot. And so what I was saying before is I take the stairs to leave every night in order not to take that way or that way. This exit right here, this exit only, leads me right to my bicycle, which is great. So this is where I start my morning. I usually park, this is usually, especially when it gets warmer, it's always packed. So I park it there. But today I got lucky and this was empty, so I parked it here. Oh look, there's a rabbit. I've never seen that. If I had to make a guess about my memories of MIT, there will be they won't be about, how do I put this? There won't be about being in Cambridge or spending time at home and doing this and doing that, but it'll be computer lab, 3rd floor library. I'm much more attached, for better or worse, to the space as a workspace. Let's see the test. I bet it's still there. See? It's all good. Do we sit here or do I show you more?
Yeah, let's keep walking.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
So, how do you socialize in these spaces?
So when I'm here, it's, usually sitting there and someone passes by and I say hello and they sit down for a little bit. Last semester, because of the requirements, I was taking classes with most of my classmates, so we saw each other every class and then we'd grab lunch together. There's another friend who also likes to work. I guess last semester he was there, he was part of the Cron Crew. But now he got his own studio there, so I see him less. But he also has bad eating habits like mine, and we both just get a burrito. Like we text each other, like get a burrito, sit there, eat, and then back to work. That's my burrito friend, Jonah. He's working hard in statistics, which is something we have to do it tomorrow. And say hello.